Joining us now, the mayor of Broadview, Katrina Thompson. Thank you so much for being here. Again, the order limits protests to the hours of 9 a.m. to 6 at night. Not all the protesters like this idea. Why did you feel, Mayor, it was necessary?
Well, I'm in a position that every decision that I have to make, people are not going to like. And they don't live here. And it's clearly that he does not live in the village of Broadview. If you look at, I'm looking at the screen, you see residential right behind you. And so for him to say that it's not in a residential area, that's not true. It's near a residential area. And I'm clearly looking, it's clearly in an industrial area, but it's clearly near a residential area. And that's very concerning to me and the residents that live here.
I'm curious, Mayor, what communication you have had over the last month with ICE, with the administration, with the governor about what is happening in your community.
Well, I haven't had any communication with DHS or the ICE facility. We have been in contact with our governor, who's been very supportive of, making sure that we have all resources available to the village of Broadview. I'm sure you're aware that we are a very small community of 8,000. We have a very small police department. So the governor has been very supportive with the resources to make sure that we are safe and protected in the village of Broadview.
Yeah, a lot of attention on Broadview. I would imagine many people outside of Illinois hadn't heard of your community until now, but the focus is on these protests. The acting ICE director, Todd Lyons, did send you a letter in September, and he said, we've repeatedly requested assistance from state and local law enforcement, including your own police department, to disperse unlawful assemblies. Instead, local inaction has enabled agitators to escalate violence. Are local police involved now, and what's your response to that?
So it's real clear that, they have a narrative that they want to portray on what they want it to be. But we have been engaged with making sure that the community is safe, making sure our protesters are safe, and they are able to exercise their First Amendment right. And they should allow that instead of exploding tear gas and rubber pellets at the protesters that have a right.
We do see state police. I understand Cook County Sheriff's officers are out there as well. Are local police on the scene at the Broadview facility? And if not, why?
So we have a command, we have a unified command system that's in place. And so that's our state police, our Cook County Sheriff Department, all local law enforcement. And so from where I'm looking at on the screen, I can't see any law enforcement, but we do have a plethora of law enforcement that's out there helping and assisting the village of Broadview.
I'm wondering the history of this facility. I mean, there are ICE facilities all over the country, but few are getting the attention and seeing the reaction that this one is. Tell me about this facility, what is around it, and why you think this has become such a flashpoint.
Well, it's in an industrial area. We have a lot of small businesses that's in that general area over there by that ICE facility. It's been in the village of Broadview for a very long time, way before my residency here. And so, and they've had protests before, but they've all been peaceful, prayer visuals, those types of things. And I think because the height of the information of the immigration, I think that's what put this in the highlight of what's taking place in our nation.
What we've heard from ICE is that their officers are facing real threats and skyrocketing violence against them, not just at this facility, but elsewhere. What do you know about the protesters, who they are, who they represent, and are they outside agitators that want to cause trouble? What has been your experience, and what have you seen for yourself?
So as it relates to the protesters, we've had protesters, those organized activists that want to come in peace actually, call us and let us know that they're coming to pray at a certain time. This is what they want to do. And I believe in prayer do work. So I'm all for that. As it relates to the agitators, I don't care where you go, you're going to have some that's just going to be disruptive to the system. And because we are a divided nation at this moment in time, this is the result that we get. We have some that want to come in peace and pray and do the right thing. And then you have some that just in opposition of everything that's taking place and want to create a narrative that, our state has got a lot of violence in it. Bringing in the National Guards is just not a reality for us. It don't call for that type of behavior.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.